boss. I have the report on that cargo we stole from Cipher's truck. The PF was transporting two things. The analysis of that malachite has come back first. Naturally, the main compound is copper. There's also a small amount of cobalt. Nothing unusual so far. Southern Zaire is a well-known copper belt. However, in addition to these, we also detected a trace amount of uranium. The content percentage, though, is too low for nuclear development. It most likely came from Shinkalobwe mine. That's where the uranium in that area comes from. The mine's closed, as all the high-purity uranium ore dried up a long time ago, but you could probably still find it there in small quantities. That said, there are plenty of other uranium mines that are in operation, like in Niger, Namibia, South Africa. Why go to an abandoned mine to scrape up whatever's left and ship it out in mass quantities without refining it? They were transporting that Yellowcake too, which would suggest they have the technology to refine uranium. Anyway, that about sums it up. Unfortunately, the analysis of that Yellowcake is taking a little longer. I'll let you know when it's done.
Intel team members are being held captive by the PF in that area, the CFA. Your job is to rescue them. They don't have long to live. It appears that one of our two men has broken out of the encampment and is on the run. He contacted us to say he was surrounded. That's the last we heard from him. Your map is marked with a predicted field of movement based on where his transmissions cut off. The other man is still captive inside the encampment. Boss, rescue our men. Extract them both and get them back to Mother Base.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Our staff member on the run last contacted us from that forest. The enemy PF already has troops spread out in a manhunt to find him. Keep your eyes open.
Extract our man before their search team can find him. Check his location on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. You have arrived at your destination.
You've reached the
Analysis
target's predicted
complete.
field of movement. If he's gone to ground, he'll have hidden himself somewhere in that area. Find him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Analysis complete. The map has been
All right,
updated.
that's the target. Quickly, extract him while you can.
Cipher, dat is Delta 9. Ik ga dit een van het erg gevat. Ik heb nou net zijn lijk opgespoord. Goed. Dat is Cipher, begrijp. Scan securiteit in punt die indrukken.
Now, rescue the other target. Head for Gazeba camp.
Cipher, dat is uw 6. Onze verdachte ballon gezien. Dat is moeilijke inblikken. Moet ik gewoon eens zoeken. Goed. Dat is Cipher, begrijp. Alle heren. Ons mag moeilijke
Boss,
indrukken.
our man you extracted gave us all the intel he could. Now we know exactly where our other agent is being held captive. And he brought back intel on the CFA. Guy deserves a raise. Check it on your
Analysis
iDroid.
clouds approaching. The map has been updated. Enemy presence
Boss, we picked up
detected.
some movement.
The map
The
has been
squad is on its
updated.
way to Gazeba camp. We've ID'd them as some CFA heavyweights. These aren't your everyday reinforcements. Whatever's about to happen, you need to get the target out now.
You have arrived at your destination. Caution, rain approaching.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis. The map has been
That's him.
updated.
That's the target. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
They kept saying the disease was her fault. Just shouting it at me. Over and over. Kept saying, you think we're angry? The poor bastards from Massa Village will bleed you all dry for this.
Yeah. Whoa! This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Confirmed extraction of both targets. Boss,
Mission
on behalf of all the
has been
Diamond Dogs,
updated.
thank you.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that Yellowcake Cipher was moving. There was nothing unusual about the composition of the Yellowcake itself. Most of it was oxidized uranium, with the rest being impurities, various metals as well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the Yellowcake didn't come from Shinkalobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining two sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states. Another thing, we detected a very thin layer of highly enriched uranium in the middle of the Yellowcake. Now that is very interesting. It may not be a lot, but it points to the existence of uranium-enriching technology. After all, Yellowcake can't naturally produce highly enriched uranium. If they could mass produce this, they'd be just one step away from a gun barrel type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a large-scale facility. If that kind of place existed in Zaire, the Soviet Union wouldn't sit idly by. And there's another question. Where were they transporting the Yellowcake and malachite uranium? The first place that comes to mind is South Africa. The government was supposed to have abandoned nuclear weapons development after caving to international pressure. But rumors persist that it's continued in secret. Plus, CRS were escorting the truck, and they're based out of South Africa. And then South Africa does have an abandoned test site. If Cipher's involved with nuclear development in South Africa. But how would that fit with their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? We need more information.